So, welcome back. This is part 2 of Chapter 4 of Final Fantasy VII Remake, Mad Dash. In this chapter, this is a new chapter that was added to Remake. This part was not in the original game. We're going to need to learn more about Jessie and Biggs and Wedge. Mostly Jessie, but also Biggs and Wedge a little bit. They're chatting up Jessie's mom. I've just helped Jessie out by taking an ID card from her dad's room, and because he used to work for Shinra. Now we're gonna let the scene play out.
The gold saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jessie.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
I'll think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
Is it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 Annex.
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside, yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No. I want to be back before that. Don't worry. I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
Alright, Jessie's running up ahead.
Diversion's not gonna create itself.
So, I'm going to walk with Biggs and Wedge
Jessie's
up the
dad was
street,
in there.
through the neighborhood, up to the
Yeah.
Shinra Annex.
Mako poisoning. Happened while Jessie was doing a show with the gold saucer. What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. That's what got her into planetology. Led her to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jessie's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon,
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see. Mako's the essence of life itself. Of memory and hope. It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no. Oh, Don't tell Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
He's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This guy.
Hey, it's the lot Jessie was talking about.
All right, we're gonna head on up.
We run into here when we got what we came for.
Gotta stay hidden. Wait for the signal.
It's so quiet.
Just need to get past this gate.
Wait. Where are the guards?
No guards. The guard station's unaccounted for, so we're gonna head on through. Oh, actually, the guard's been knocked out.
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jessie.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
So we're heading through. This is just like a classic security checkpoint.
What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way. Warehouses are further in. Jessie's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
So right now we're standing in like an industrial storage area. You're staring forward, you see the gate, this huge metal gate into the actual plaza. Gates partially open. We go to the right. There's another area that heads down to a training area. So I'm gonna talk to Biggs.
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
Alright. Save on items. Sometimes limited quantities of useful items such as bottles of ether and high potions are offered at special prices from vending machines. Whenever you discover items on sale, replenish your stock with as many as you can buy.
Guess there's a training center too. Good.
Gonna put on this star bracelet because it has more materia slots. I'm gonna want lightning materia, so I'm gonna take that from Tifa. I got the Ifrit materia already equipped. So Tifa, I'm actually gonna put on the Crescent Moon charm because she's not an active party member in my party currently.
Man, I get really hungry when I'm nervous.
So I'm gonna go do that training thing that Big suggested I do real quick. It doesn't take that long, so. It's 3 sentry rays. One triple slash plus a couple other things will get it. I get 100 gil and some training bonus. I don't even know exactly what that does, but take the EXP. I'll use a potion real quick. There's another chest around here. Buy some tables. So I'm gonna run back to where Biggs and Wedge are. I'm gonna check the
vending machines can be real lifesavers.
vending machine. I got 3 high potions and 1 ether on sale. So I'm gonna talk to Biggs again.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
So I already got it equipped, so I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes, I'm all set.
Let's go over the plan one last time. You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
Cloud's having a memory. He's a teenager. He's sitting on this
Hey,
the water tower in his hometown, and here comes Tifa.
so, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War Hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
Cloud's just wearing a white t-shirt and jeans. Tifa's got like a turquoise dress. That scene's really important to their relationship. Come up throughout the game and the trilogy.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
That's the signal!
Jessie just shot the flare up.
All according to plan.
Let's go.
So we're gonna run in.
Right.
We're gonna run up and go through this gate here that's partially open into this plaza in front of this Shinra warehouse.
I don't see any intruders. Maybe they went home. Hey,
Biggs and Wedge
over
are up
there.
on the second level.
Target sighted. Light him up!
Cloud's blocking their shots. Biggs and Wedge are shooting from up above. Cloud just slashed a soldier and now he's gone down, so there's 3 left.
Give up?
It's a big square area. There's gates all around. So I gotta take out all these security officers first. So now there's more that have come over here from the right side. They're coming off like an entrance that's up on like a ledge, kind of, with a ramp. So I'm gonna take these guys out. Oh, and we got more guys over here. Now we got grenadiers coming. I don't believe I've scanned them yet, so I'm gonna scan one because you want to scan every enemy that you can. So, all right.
Oh, you gotta be shitting.
So a couple of missile turrets have just showed up. They're shooting at Cloud.
Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Biggs is saying they're gonna get rid of him, but Cloud needs to stand his ground. So now we're fighting an elite security officer and a riot trooper. Riot troopers, remember, are the ones that have big shields, just like they do in our own world. just dumped one of them.
Good riddance.
Still got one more missile turret left. We're gonna fight an elite grenadier, which is just a more powerful one, and a shock trooper, the guys with the claws. So first thing we do is take out the grenadier so he can't do anything to me from a long distance, and now I'm gonna go after the shock trooper. Cloud just leveled up. He's level 13 now. 50 is the max level in this game. And boom, Wedge just destroyed the other one. So the missile launchers are taken care of. And now they're gonna send a bunch of guard dogs after me. Cloud totally surrounded by these dogs. Wedge is coming down with like a whistle. Now the dogs are all gonna follow him.
Catch me if you can!
One of them bit his butt. So first I'm gonna, there's 3 dogs left coming after Cloud. Then I'm gonna help Wedge. Triple slash is useful against these enemies here, so that's what I'm just gonna use.
I'm not tired. I can do this all night.
So I took out all the dogs.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Alright. And now I gotta fight 2 sweepers. The mini boss from the first chapter, now I gotta fight 2 of them at once with just Cloud.
Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
So Wedge is gonna lay a couple of mines, and the other thing I'm gonna get is my summoning gauge is gonna show up here. So the summoning materia that Jessie gave me, this is my first opportunity to use it. Try to use focus thrust here to stagger and I'm gonna, once my summon gauge fills up that I'm gonna summon Ifrit to come help me.
Duty calls.
So Ifrit is a huge, like, green horned beast. Got like a big red loincloth kind of thing. So it says summons fight alongside you for a brief period, and their remaining time is indicated by the gradually decreasing gauge. These beings have a will of their own and engage the enemy as they see fit. However, you can command them to unleash unique attacks by expending your party members' ATB charges. When the summoning gauge is completely depleted, a summon will execute a devastating ultimate attack before they depart. So Ifrit is gonna help me out here, and right before he leaves, he's going to use a giant ultimate attack. When I have more than one party member, if the party member who summons the summon dies, the gauge automatically depletes, and then the summon will use their attack and move on. So, Ifrit just landed the finishing blow. So, I'm going to... I've almost pressured, so now I've pressured, so I'm going to use my limit break on the sweeper, which my only limit break right now is cross slash. So Cloud pulls his blade up, and then he slashes 3 times in the shape of a cross. Well, an X more like. Okay, now we're completely surrounded by Shinra troops.
All right, assholes, show me your hands.
And Roche is back. And he's using his motorcycle, driving around like a maniac, and he's scaring his own men, and they're running around. He's like stroking his motorcycle.
You know what I want.
Now he's coming forward.
A second dance. Just the two of us. You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
Fall back. Right. Come on.
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But, for all the miles on the clock, I'm just as fast as I ever was.
Alright, so I'm gonna... So Roche heals me, because Roche is the kind of guy who really wants to have that duel. You know, that's why he pushed his troops away. He wants to duel Cloud one-on-one, because he cares about that. So I'm gonna assess him. He's the boss of this chapter. So it says... A third-class soldier operator who loves bike speed and anyone capable of going toe-to-toe with him. He is ostracized by many in the organization, however, due to his antics and general disregard for anyone's safety. Hitting him with physical strikes and blocking his attacks will eventually make him easier to interrupt. He's weak to fire. Yeah, so, like, he's ridiculous. He's a funny comic relief side villain. I think he's hilarious. Some people find him obnoxious. So he's got about 8,000 HP, so I'm gonna use Fire. My fire material leveled up, so I'm able to do like almost 1,000 damage with that. Knock Roche back. Kind of staring at his sword.
I told you we were gonna push it.
Now he's pointing it back at Cloud. And now he's gonna start using stronger attacks.
Open up the road.
So.
Get the blink of an eye. Company. In the blink of an eye.
I gotta just keep pelting him with magic, basically. Get in there, land some hits on him, and then once he starts charging up to use an attack, then I need to get away from him. So, almost out of MP, but my health is doing all right. He's at about 25% health here. So keep hitting him with stuff. All right, I staggered him and done. So
Satisfied?
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly.
he's leaning over his motorcycle
There
now.
are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Okay, boys, give it everything you've got. But kill the swordsman first.
Now we've got like a bunch of sweepers. And Roche just like uses his motorcycle to run into them and knock them all over.
We really must do this again. Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
Cringes at his comment. And Roche just drives off in his motorcycle. And now the soldiers are attacking us.
God damn it.
Let's go. Right.
Run! Run while you can!
Wedge just got hit by a chain attack from one of the sweepers, so it's holding him in chains. Well, now it just blew up. And a bunch of soldiers in yellow. They're...
Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is.
A bunch of yellow combatants. These are not with Shinra are coming in. They're attacking the Shinra sweepers. They've rescued Wedge. Biggs and Cloud got out.
Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell. Our holier than thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me. We've been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme. Though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes, I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over.
Jessie just shot up her flare,
complete.
so we're good to go.
Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in force.
Just what we need.
So are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, we'd only get upset.
Why is that?
There's a soldier we don't understand. Don't tell him you're worried about him, though.
After this scene with Biggs, Wedge, and Jessie, I'm gonna stop the video and we'll move on to part 3.
You made it! Over here!
So Shinra troops are pulling up in trucks and various vehicles.
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge! That was close.
We'll go get him.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Come on.
Not my finest hour.
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Oh, shot!
Really? Let me see.
Are we seriously doing this here? That's... wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
It's not safe here. We should go.
None of that was like actually shown on screen. It was all just like from a camera angle where you couldn't actually see anything, but you know.
How do we get back to
So,
the slums?
all right. So that's the end of part 2. So we have one more part for this chapter. And it'll run a little bit into the start of the next chapter, possibly, I think. All right. So